As we wrap up this week's devotions on contemplative prayer, I want to bring you back to the goal. The goal of contemplative prayer is always transformation. A little verse that I don't got perfectly memorized just yet, long overdue for my meditation, is 2 Corinthians 3:18. Beautiful passage. And we all, who with unveiled faces contemplate, there's our word, the Lord's glory, are being transformed into his image with ever increasing glory, which comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit. It's a great passage. It nails the goal of contemplative prayer. In fact, it nails the goal of the Christian experience. The whole point of knowing and following Jesus is that we come with unveiled faces. Well, what does that mean? He's referring back to Moses. Moses, when he came off the mountain after being with God, he had to put a veil over his face because he shone so brightly that people couldn't even look at him. He just was like this beacon because he's with God. But Moses could come to God and be face to face and was therefore transformed. When we come, when Jesus opened up the Holy of Holies for us, when he hung on the cross and the veil was torn in two, so we can boldly come into the throne of grace, we come into a face-to-face relationship with God. The unveiling is that I don't have to be pretentious. I don't have to put on a mask. I come just as I am before God, and he changes me. And the more time I spend with him, the more he changes me. I was visiting with a friend on the phone, and this gentleman has a business. He's got a solar business. And so I was talking to him, and he says, let you talk to my son. My son knows about the technical stuff. Let me talk to him. Put his son on the phone. I could hardly tell the difference. They sounded almost exactly alike. I mean, same cadence, same kind of wording. What had happened there? So much time, the son with the father, that they were almost indistinguishable. That's God's goal for us. Is the more time we spend with him, the less differentiated we are. Because we're almost indistinguishable in terms of we begin to look like Jesus, talk like Jesus, walk like Jesus. 1 John chapter 4, I think it's about probably verse 16 says, in this world we are like Jesus. Perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment, and those who fear are not made perfect in love. You see, the goal of contemplative prayer, like the goal of the Christian life, but contemplative prayer just is the most intense space to absorb who God is into who we are. You see, when I focus on God and his love and grace, it's not very long before I find God focusing on me. So I come to him for love, and then love enters me, and then love moves through me. I'm hoping, you're longing, and you're wanting to practice contemplative prayer. Why? So love will be in you and flow through you to those around you. The world is desperate for that love. And you and I are the conduit of God's presence when we spend time with him. Look forward to seeing you this next week. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.